Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it, all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pay. And who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy debt, no way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bitch from a smoking gun. I am the game, and I may lose. So move on out, you can die like a fool. Trying to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on over, sucker, why don't you ask me? Don't you forget there's a price you can pay. 'Cause I am the game and I want to play. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about control, and if you can take it, it's all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about the pain. Who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. There's no way you can shake me. I am your debt, and you know you can't pay me. I am your pain, and I know you can't take me. Play the game, you're gonna be the same. You're gonna change your name, you're gonna die in flames. Time to play the game. 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 Time to play the game.
Yeah, baby. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Paul Levesque, otherwise known as Triple H. We're just hearing some Remy there from Motorhead. Ah, man. Telling you, welcome everybody to our second episode of Bobby Slam's Pete-Igrees and Shay-Nanigans. And we pulled out all the stops on this one. I brought all the divas in behind me. And even took Emma out of retirement. Oh, man, I don't know why that girl retired. But anyway.
She did. So, she's actually currently a wrestling. Isn't she a champion of some South African promotion or something?
I really don't know.
I think she was.
I really don't know. But, yeah.
I know Caitlin's a champion again. Caitlin came out of retirement. She's a champion in some promotion somewhere.
She must be an indie somewhere.
Yeah, she is.
No.
See, I know these things.
You know these things. You studied hard. Good. Young Padawan. You're learning.
Right.
Yeah. So, listen, I'm Bobby Goff, Bobby G and Company show, and we're coming at you now with the wrestling version of this. Joining us this week, again, as always, Mr. Peter Calls. Pete, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing okay.
You staying out of trouble?
Trying, yes. Trying.
All right. You have to let me know how that works out for you. Yeah. And my favorite little half dwarf, Shay Slater. How you doing, Shay? What's up, buddy?
I'm doing good. I mean, that water didn't taste too good after having a beer, but chasing beer with water,
I just don't cut it. Yeah, you know what? I was going to do the water spit thing, but I got all this electronics in front of me, and I figured I'd electrocute my dumb ass. So I decided not to. Yeah, I decided not to. But so listen, we ended up, because I got really sick again. Ended up taking a couple of weeks off, so that's why
you got
last
sick,
show,
and then I got sick.
Yeah,
we were both in the hospital for slight periods of time.
Yep. So the last show that we did was our WrestleMania picks. Now I got to tell you guys, you guys suck.
We probably voted with our hearts instead of our hands.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, probably.
So I reached out to when my wife Hope saw that we were doing WrestleMania picks. She knew she was going to be watching it with me, so she made picks. And then my buddy Sean ended up making picks.
Yeah.
So we ended up with 5 of us. I can honestly tell you, I was amazed. My wife Hope owned all of us. She had 12 picks right out of both days of the show. I came in second with 11. Let's see, Shay, you came in third. You had 8. You suck. And then Sean and Pete each had 7. You guys just kind of played, you know. But yeah, it was. I'm assuming. Did you guys get to see the show?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did too.
I actually had to watch both of it on Sunday, night 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's what we did too.
Because I was actually on a wrestling show managing Stevie Legend that same night, going head to head with night 1 of WrestleMania, and we sold out the building. We had over 200 people in the building, and we started the same night and time as WrestleMania night 1.
Wow. So you cut into Vince's profit.
Yeah.
He's going to come looking for you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, huh? So what'd you think of the show?
I thought it was overall pretty good. I am very happy Austin that turned into a real match, because I honestly was expecting it to be a brawl in like a few minutes. I wasn't expecting a full-on match.
Any matches you were disappointed in?
There's one I'm trying to remember what I thought could be a little bit better, and I'm just drawing a brain fart now. Probably as we're talking, I'll remember once you start going over the matches, I'll probably remember.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's go over the individual matches, and you can tell me this way here. We can get into it. Flair and Ronda Rousey with Charlotte Flair winning that one.
Yeah, you knew that was coming. That wasn't a big surprise.
Yeah, nah, that was all right.
I think with that, I think they're gonna do something, and I don't know because you never know with WWE. So I don't know if this is hinting at something or if it's going nowhere. But when they showed the clip of Charlotte training with Ronda, I wonder if they're gonna do. No, I mean training with Shayna Baszler. Ronda training with Shayna Baszler. Yeah. I'm wondering if they're gonna do something with them too, like teaming up at some point or something.
Yeah,
if they showed them training together.
I think Shayna Baszler now is teaming with Natalya. Did I see them together?
Yeah.
No, in storyline they're teaming, but if you remember, they showed Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey like almost working out before the match.
Well, back in NXT days, they had a pseudo little faction.
Yeah,
Shayna version, not the 4 horsewomen. But
Shayna there were 2 sets of 4 horsewomen. The Shayna's 4 horsewomen, that was through when they were in MMA. That's where I got confused.
Oh, okay, MMA. Okay,
so you had the 4 horsewomen of MMA, then you had the 4 horsewomen of WWE.
Gotcha. Yeah, that one I didn't care one way or the other about. Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair.
I don't like Bianca Belair, but I thought they stole the show.
I can't stand her.
That was a good match, actually. I was pleased with it.
I can't stand Bianca, but I think they stole the show.
Yeah, but she's a fan favorite now. She's appealing to the audience.
But is she really?
Yes.
Is she really? I
mean,
because they're cramming her down your throat.
My only problem with Bianca Belair is the stupid hair. I think if you're going to have her using that hair as a weapon and whipping people with it, I think at some point you have to have someone cut it off, like cut the ponytail. But
that's coming.
Seems like there's no end game to that right now. Right now, it's like they're not getting to that. like there has to be a payoff for her using that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I can't stand Bianca, so that's I'm not the one to talk to there. But anyway, Austin and Owens, I thought that was a pretty good one.
Yeah,
that surprised.
And Austin taking the suplex on the stage, like I was surprised about that.
Yeah. Then we got the Mysterios fought the Miz and Logan Paul.
I don't like Logan Paul at all, but I
can't stand him. But I loved it when Miz dropped him.
Yeah, that was the ultimate heel turn.
But I will say that Logan Paul was like I was shocked on how good he was, and like it looks like he actually put in the effort.
Yeah,
like how some celebrities don't. So as much as I don't like him, I do have to respect the effort he put in because he did a lot more than I was expecting.
So what'd you think of the women's tag team? You had Zelina and Carmella, Sasha and Naomi. We had Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, and then Natalya and Shayna Baszler. I was the only one that got that one right with Banks and Naomi.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
I didn't think so because I couldn't see them not pushing Sasha. But that's why I picked that team. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty good fight too. That was pretty good. The one that for me that was really obvious, and all of us ended up picking a winner on this one, was Drew McIntyre against Happy Corbin.
Oh yeah,
that guy's a putz. I mean,
I like him as a heel. Like I think he's doing it right because like nobody likes him. He has the real heat, and which means he's doing his job.
Yeah. And he, I don't know if you see him doing his stuff on social media. He's become a champion griller barbecuer. So
I haven't seen that.
It's funny because he plays heel even doing that stuff.
Really?
Like not the full character, but he's still kind of heel doing that stuff. You know, it's just very dismissive of his audience. Like, listen to me and you'll be good at this. If you don't listen to me, you suck. That type of thing.
So we also had the Usos with their tag team SmackDown tag team titles against Nakamura and Boogs. Yeah, I mean Usos.
Didn't Boogs get injured in that match?
Yeah, Boogs got hurt. Yeah.
I think that was supposed to go the other way. Honestly, I think that was supposed to go the other way until Boogs got legitimately injured because you could see him. They kind of broke character. All of them did for a good part of that match. When they realized what was going on, I think they changed up the match mid-stride. I think something got called. An audible got called in from Gorilla.
Oh, maybe. So then we had the big match, the Lesnar and the Roman Reigns. I got to tell you guys.
That was kind of a snoozer.
You guys both choked on that one.
I kind of honestly, I'll admit this, because actually I'm like, crap, I was supposed to go back and watch it because I don't like spoilers. One thing is I do not like spoilers. So if I see a result, I'm like, oh, great. What's the point of watching it?
Yeah.
So I forgot we were doing the recap, and I avoided for the whole day, 2 days, avoided social media. And then my boss from my DJing company sends a message, schedules are out. So I go into my email and check the schedule. First thing I see in the headline is I get an email from WWE saying new champion.
Yeah.
And I'm like, And what's weird is I unsubscribed from those emails like a year ago, and all of a sudden it popped up again.
Popped up on you. All right.
Yeah, what's the end game for that though? How are they gonna split the titles like they did back one time before? Because I remember Jericho having the unified.
Well, they were supposed to also unify. I don't know if it was I think it was the tag belts or something.
The tag teams. Yeah.
And then now they turned it into a 6-man tag.
Yep. Yeah, I heard. Actually, I read that Lesnar got hurt.
Oh, really?
In that match, yeah, he's going to be out for like 5 to 6 months.
Oh, but did you see the recent picture of him?
No.
But he was butchering some animal. I don't know what it was. He had it had like the whole get up on. The thing was sitting next to him, like hanging next to him. Yeah.
Oh, maybe that was here.
Did you guys like the Farmer Lesnar character?
I don't. I mean, it kind of looked like Mancini, but I don't know.
Mancini. I was thinking Amber Moon, but okay, same thing.
Did you guys? You guys didn't like the babyface Brock Lesnar?
I
don't mind babyface, but I thought the farm animal, the farm.
I don't know.
Was stupid.
I liked Cowboy Brock because that's more of who he is. So I thought like it allowed him to show more of his personality.
It looked like he was having fun with it.
Yeah, it was more him.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with that. So how about Edge and AJ? Edge won that one. That was I don't know.
I like that Edge is bringing back the Brood.
Yeah, I like the
pretty
whole
much. Yeah, almost
yeah.
Oh no, he's got a disciple now.
And
yeah, Damien.
I wasn't crazy about Damian Priest, but I like him in this role.
Yeah,
I think this role fits him better than what he was doing.
Yeah, I agree.
It was hard to portray that dual edge sword character. I mean, with Damian Priest, how do you bring that out? They weren't really giving him a lot of storyline stuff.
But
to me, that was too similar to Finn Balor with the Demon.
Yeah, but they weren't giving him a lot of time either.
No, but I'm saying it was kind of like that same feel, where there's something under the surface, and I didn't care for that at all. I thought that was kind of stupid.
You know what Damian Priest reminded me of as a babyface? If you just look at him. Yeah. I'm not sure, you might not remember this because I don't think it was super popular. But remember the movie Indian in the Cupboard?
I didn't see it, but I do remember it.
Google Indian in the Cupboard. Take the guy who played the Indian from next to Damian Priest.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you were talking about the Bianca Belair match stealing a show. Yeah. I thought that Sami Zayn and Knoxville that stole the show.
That was an entertaining match.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It wasn't wrestling. It was just fun.
Did you hear what people were saying about when he used the hand? You see what people were saying online after?
No, I didn't.
That was Mark Henry and Mae Young's son made his WrestleMania debut.
Oh, that's funny. No, but I died.
I like the way they shot that. The way they shot. Now I'm the techie guy, so I really like the way they shot that whole video to keep those props kind of out of the shot as much as possible.
Yeah.
They did a great job with that.
It's like the hand came out of nowhere.
Yep. Yeah, it really did.
Everybody in the arena knew it was there. Nobody at home did.
Yeah.
No. I thought it was awesome when Wee Man came out from underneath the stage.
Yeah.
I was under the ring. That was just awesome.
You know what I wish they did for that? The one thing I do wish, I think it would be great if they, for one night, if they brought back Hornswoggle.
Oh, that could have been cool.
And had him like
Hornswoggle versus Wee Man?
Yeah, have heel Hornswoggle chase Wee Man.
Yeah, that could be pretty good. And then, that brings us into McAfee and Austin Theory. You knew McAfee was going to win. Now we all picked McAfee for that one. But I didn't think it was. I thought it was kind of lame when Vince got involved in it.
I think that was more for nostalgia.
Yeah, I get it. But that to me that took away.
But you knew that if Austin Theory lost, Vince would get involved. Because they set up the storyline for that.
And I think the only reason why Vince went to that extent with taking off the jacket and having his old stuff on was for Austin to come out.
Yeah. So, all right. So then we go into the Raw tag team.
Oh, wait. But you didn't finish.
Oh, what?
We didn't. What? So you didn't do the post match when Austin comes out.
Oh, yeah. Then drops Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nostalgic.
That was nostalgia.
And my favorite part actually though is when after he sends McAfee and he does the whole thing and you see McAfee laying on the mat and he has the beard and he's like,
yeah, yeah, that was pretty funny. So the Raw tag team champions, we got RK Bro, which is Randy Orton and what's his name? Riddle. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. What's with the evolution?
Triple H.
And so we got that against the Street Profits and the Alpha Academy.
I thought that was a pretty good match.
Pete, you and Hope are the only two that got that one right. I really was pulling for Alpha Academy. I just wanted them to take it back.
Nah.
And
nah.
Yep. So
Riddle and RK Bro is actually is super over with the fans right now.
Yeah, I wasn't even crazy about Riddle at first, but I loved him and Randy together and something about it.
I can't stand. Yeah, I couldn't stand Riddle either.
He also just got a divorce. Did you hear about that in the outside the ring
news?
Did? Riddle.
Who?
Riddle.
Oh, yeah. No kidding, really?
After that, apparently that in the documentary they did on him, his wife moved to Orlando, but apparently she never did.
Oh.
Or she just did it, or she moved right back to where they were living. I think it was in Wisconsin or something.
So now are him and Randy going to make it real now?
You never know, but he's a free agent.
So then we go into we had the New Day up against Sheamus and Ridge Holland, and Ridge and Sheamus won that one. Let's see.
And with that one, a lot of people are hating on the fact about Pete Dunne being Butch.
Yeah,
I actually like it. Yeah, that's Pete Dunne.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh no kidding.
I actually like the three of them together, and I like I don't mind the name change. To me, I wasn't even crazy about Pete Dunne to begin with. But I like the gimmick change. I like the whole Butch character and where they're going with it. I think I might be the only one.
I got out of NXT, so I mean, for me, I didn't even catch that. But
with NXT, I like watching the pay-per-views if I can. I don't watch it every week.
Okay. I haven't watched any NXT since they got rid of Triple H as the guy that was the showrunner for that.
He still is.
No, he's not. He's been replaced.
Yeah, he and Shawn Michaels are doing it together now.
No. Pritchard
when did that change?
Pritchard and Vince have been running that since it became NXT 2.0.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't
it was when Triple H
Vince
got sick, when Triple H had his medical emergency.
Yeah, Pritchard
and we're going to be talking
Vince
about
took
that.
it over.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about Triple H in a few minutes. All right, so we got two more matches. We got Seth Rollins, and it ended up, we knew it, Cody Rhodes came back in, the mystery opponent. We all had, oh, no, we didn't. My buddy Sean had Seth Rollins, but all of us had the mystery opponent. I thought Cody did an awesome job.
You know what, though?
And did you hear what Cody actually did for a fan?
No.
So a guy the guy from Philadelphia posted on Twitter, his brother died, and he was watching Dynamite with his nephew, his brother's son, and talked about how they bonded over wrestling and this and that, and how they really wanted to go to Dynamite, but not sure if they could swing it. So Cody offered him tickets to Dynamite. He's like, he saw it and offered it to him. Then when Cody debuted on WrestleMania, the guy posted something about, I don't know, the guy's in WWE now. I don't know if we're going to be able to go to Dynamite. And Cody goes, check your DM. And even though Cody was in WWE now, he still got the guy tickets to Dynamite.
Well, that's really
awesome.
cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, he was gone for 6 years. Honestly, he was a joke when he left. Now he's established. Now he's real.
Well, he kind of paid his dues. It feels like he paid his dues. And he got a successful company, and he got the gimmick they had for him as what, Stardust. I mean, that was just lame.
Did you did you see him in the match tease the Stardust thing?
No.
Yeah, he did. He was but good fight. So now that's, matter of fact, that's a rematch we're going to be talking about later on Backlash.
The American Nightmare. Yeah, that's a long program. That's going to be a long program for those two.
So we'll go for that. Then the last one we had Bobby Lashley taking on Omos. And, I thought it was weird at the time, and I knew something was going to come up of it. But MVP not being at WrestleMania with Lashley, I knew something was going to happen with that.
Well, that's partially because it was knee surgery, though.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he had knee surgery. So once he healed up, they're probably saving him for the next night on Raw to do that.
Yeah, because he ended up stabbing Lashley in the back and going with Omos. So, that was pretty good. But,
Omos needs that manager character to get him over with the fans because he can't do it on his own.
I agree. So, listen, why don't we take our first commercial break? So, Pete, I know we've got to hear a couple of words from our sponsors, and then we're going to come back in with the video from D-Generation X. And you are tuned in right now. Bobby Slams, Pete-Igrees, and Shay-Nanigans. We'll be right back in a few minutes.
Being prepared is a part of who you are. But it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you'll go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
You know who you're talking to? Well, you better get used to the way the ball bounces. I see what you got. It measures in ounces. big man. Treat you like you're a little man. Yeah, you know who you're talking to? Just stop wanting me to be someone else. Put it away like a book on a shelf that you can't read, boy. Yeah, that you can't read, little man.
All right, we're back.
Yes, we're back.
All right. I don't know if you knew it or not, but we couldn't hear anything.
Yes, I know.
Oh, okay. All right. We weren't sure. So
If I piped it to you guys, it would cause a bad feedback loop, and we'd be not hearing.
Okay. We were making sure.
It made it to the recording.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good. So
Never,
we had
never tell the people your problems.
Never.
Never admit the problems. Just keep going.
So we actually had some news come out this past week or the week before, about Triple H, and he has now, or actually was it WrestleMania that they announced it?
Yeah, he came in and did his going away, left his boots in the ring.
That's right. It was WrestleMania. So apparently he's been dealing with a heart condition, and the doctors told him, "No, you need to retire." And so after an incredible career, multiple factions, multiple title reigns, the whole 9 yards. I mean, this guy's been there and done it all. Paul Levesque has retired from professional wrestling.
And I think the way they did it was very classy as the opening night of the second opening night. He welcomed everybody to WrestleMania, and he did his full open. They let him do his full entrance open. In a suit, which I thought was classy. He did the full spray and everything in a suit.
Yeah.
I thought that was the right way. You know, WWE is very classy about if it's a forced retirement. They're very classy about how they let somebody go out. They haven't been so classy about how they release people, but that's different.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I got a little trivia for you.
Okay.
When Triple H tore his quad, he was out for a period of time and then came back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the first stadium or the first arena that he actually appeared at?
No.
The very
MSG.
First one.
MSG. No?
No. That was the first televised. Springfield Civic Center was the first place that he showed up. I was there.
He was also a frequenter of the Mardi Gras with the boys afterwards.
I can't speak to that.
I knew the DJ over there.
I can neither confirm nor deny those rumors.
He was a frequenter of the Mardi Gras.
I can tell you though, when he showed up at Springfield, he came out. He's got the mic in his hand, and he's trying to cut a promo. The audience wasn't having it. He was in that ring, Pete, Shay, no lie. It was over 25 minutes.
I believe
before
that.
They finally let him talk. The place, every time he bring the mic up, the place erupted all over again. And that was something to see.
I met him when I was 16.
Did you really? That was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah. And I don't know. I'm not CV Legend.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, for my 16th birthday, I knew my grandparents knew the guy who ran the backstage at the Hartford Civic Center, and this is pre 9/11 and all that.
Yeah.
So they got me backstage passes, and me, my best friend, and my dad and my stepdad, we all went.
That's cool. Yeah, he's always been my favorite, hands down. Out of anybody that's come and gone, Triple H has always been my favorite professional wrestler. So very sad to hear he's retiring, but hey, he had a great run, no doubt. He had a great run. He's still going to be involved in the industry. Yeah. You know that coming into it. So now, Shay, you actually had a retirement match.
Yeah.
Not too long ago. So you're 18 and you're retired.
Again, I'm not TV Legend.
So Pete, do you have that? Let's play that retirement match.
Yeah, you guys might not hear it though. That's the problem.
That's okay. Yeah, that's all right. We'll just watch it.
I'll see if I can pipe it down to you without causing a problem.
Are we going to be able to commentary on it or no?
Oh yeah, I can leave the mics open.
Okay, go ahead and leave the mics open because I want to laugh at Shay.
Okay, let me see. I'll try to pipe it down while it's playing.
Okay, yeah, see what you can do. Now, where was this shit? Okay. Who's that? Is that Damian Sandow?
No, it's Vince Barry.
Looks like Damian Sandow. And what's with the pink suit?
I don't know, but Vince is one of the best right now.
Is it?
Really?
Yeah, he's doing for Northeast Wrestling.
I don't know. I thought the guy you guys had, Pete-Igrees, was the best guy. Yeah.
Oh, Matt DeFort was good too.
No, I'm talking about me, butts.
Oh.
You guys should be hearing a little bit of it now.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are.
it's good.
So where was this match?
Torrington, Connecticut. Is that tough and counted wrestling?
So which one are you fighting?
I am fighting Nate Nastic, the one in the purple.
And his opponent from Enfield, Connecticut, and coming to the ring by the Puerto Rican Dream, tonight is his retirement match. Please welcome Shay Slater!
All right.
Somebody cues music.
I know a little funny clip about this. A little funny tidbit.
What's that?
I had to work my day job that night. I just changed my shirt.
Oh, okay. That ref looks familiar. I think I know. I've met him.
Mickey Stripes. You've met him.
Ring the bell!
You ring the bell.
Boys got some strength. Show them the power. Show them the real power. All your strength is.
Oh, he's talking smack. Come on, Shay, drop Barney. Let's go.
Come on, man. Oh! That's the power.
Nice shoulder tap.
Thank you. The other funny thing about this show, this is Don Cade's footage because the camera crew never showed up.
Oh, no kidding.
Right there, a little fun fact.
You ate post.
Legitimately,
Yeah, it looked like it.
because my knee gave out, which is a whole part of the reason why I'm retiring.
So you actually blew out your knee right there?
Right there, I blew out my knee and I finished the match.
Now, does he know that at that point?
Yeah, when the ref came over, I'm like, I blew my knee out.
So now you just go to a brawling style, right?
Well, no, it was supposed to be a brawling style anyway because it's 20 street fight.
Oh, okay.
Get the hospital. Smash him. Come on.
Ooh.
Hit him with the pan.
I keep expecting Mancini to do a run at it.
Can't see the one near the building.
Right now! Get away from the baby.
Yeah, I can see how big it is either.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was legitimate.
Come on, dude. If they're going to put the camera on, just sell it.
I'd be afraid to chop somebody up against the post like that because you know the guy's going to eventually move. Did you just kick him in the Chumleys?
Yeah, I did Shattered Dreams.
Yeah, you did. Oh,
And there's your receipt.
Now he got both of them that time.
Watch out, you push.
RJ, get over here. Who's this?
On out.
Falls count anywhere?
No. No, it's just standard street fight, so it's not to get him in the ring.
Oh, the audience involved.
That's his mother.
uh-huh. So what's his mother going to do? Did she just kick you?
Yep.
She was nice to you.
Don't worry, you guys. Are fine. Cupcakes are more important than your career. Just saying. No, we don't.
Dude, help me get back to the ring.
And don't cut it. Once the bell rings, don't cut it.
All right. Yeah, I got a countdown time.
Okay.
Nice spear.
Your winner of the match, Shay-Nanigans.
Gonna knock him out again or what?
What's going on outside the ring?
man? Is he eating him?
Is he eating it?
So where's your guy?
Right here. Don just kept the camera on them instead of showing me running it. There is another.
One more time for Shay.
There's other footage of the match that Bogman got, but Don got more spots, like certain parts that Bogman didn't get.
Yeah.
So like that's why I chose Don's over Bogman's to send you.
Oh, okay. So now what's on the horizon now for Shay Slater?
I'm managing now.
Yeah?
So there's actually on my YouTube channel, Shay Slater Wrestling, I have a couple matches up there where I manage. I have managed Easy Legend so far. Save him from a beatdown without El Passaggio and Candlestick. I managed Evie Del Rosa in her SGW women's title match. And I managed Adrian Vine in his match for SGW.
Okay.
And
so
then,
now,
next up, June 3rd, I'm managing Stevie Legend at Blood, Sweat, Tears Wrestling.
and where's that one?
That one's in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Okay. You coming up this way at all?
Yes, actually, May 28th, I believe it is. I'll be in Holyoke for Hawa.
Okay.
HAWA.
And are you managing or?
I'm managing Stevie Legend for them. We were supposed to have New England Wrestling Superstars also in Holyoke on June 4th, but I believe that one just got canceled. So May 28th will be, as of right now, the only time I'll be up your way.
Okay. All right. You'll have to send me a text to remind me on that one.
Yeah, the flyer's not out yet. I don't know why.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll send you a text reminder on that one.
How much are tickets for that? Do you know?
No, I don't, because last time I just showed up and worked the show.
Okay.
So I had no information on tickets. I'm assuming they're probably the $10 to $15 range because I can't see an indie promotion going more than that.
Yeah.
And then we also have this weekend, Friday and Saturday, we have the Micro Wrestling All-Stars. The midgets are back in town. Friday, that's in Putnam at Pistol Pete's. And then Saturday in Norwich, Connecticut. That one is, let's see. Parking lot punishment. Oh, I'm sorry. So Saturday night, Norwich, Connecticut is Pistol Pete's. And then Friday night in Putnam is at Charlie Bravo's.
Okay. And that's midget wrestling on both nights?
Yep. And I might be going back and for one more time, might be throwing on the stripes. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
So I might be reffing. I'm either going to be reffing or commentating, one or the other. The Friday night show is 21 and older. The Saturday night show is 18 to enter, 21 to drink.
Okay. Cool. Well, have fun with that. So
Definitely.
listen, we got Pete. Let's we're at 45 minutes here. Let's jump into our next commercial break, and we're going to do the video from Evolution. Remember that back in the day, Triple H? Yeah, you got the shirt. Ric Flair, Batista, Randy Orton, hell, at one point in time. And so we're going to come back, and then we're going to talk about WrestleMania Backlash with the card, and we're going to get some picks. Coming right back at you, Bobby Slams, Pete-Igrees, and Shay-Nanigans. All right. So yeah, Evolution. I always liked them. I thought that was an awesome faction.
You want to know a fun fact? Want to know a fun fact? I'm not sure if you know this about Evolution.
What's that?
Who did Randy Orton replace? Who was supposed to be in Evolution? They started filming the vignettes.
Yeah, there was some guy. I remember it was some guy that was in developmental, right?
No, he wasn't developmental.
No, I don't know.
I just saw
Mark Jindrak.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, he was supposed to be in Evolution, and they decided after they started filming the vignettes, they decided it wasn't going to work out, and they took him out and put Orton in.
Oh, that was a good move.
Yeah, so if you could if you Google it, you'll see all the information about it. You can
they actually have the picture of them walking up the street.
Yeah.
With Jindrak in it, yeah.
I don't even know if I even remember who he was.
He used to be in WCW. He came over.
The name sounds familiar, but I'm not putting a face with it.
Yeah, he used to be oh no, I'm not trying to hear him. No, Jindrak. I think he was in WCW first.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so we got coming at us this weekend on Sunday, Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. We got WrestleMania Backlash is coming from Providence, Rhode Island, and starts at, I believe it's 8:00 on Peacock. You can see it. And the card at this time, I've got... it's
got to be more than that.
I've only got 6 matches right now, but maybe they're going to add more before the end of the week. Because you still got SmackDown coming up. But then they added the Bobby Lashley and the Omos match was from Raw last night. So we'll see how this works out. So let's get our picks on this one. We got the top one I got on here. Seth Rollins in a return match from WrestleMania against Cody Rhodes. Seth is crying. It was all because he didn't know who he was going to fight, and I don't know. So, what do you think? Who's gonna walk away with the W on that match?
This is a tough one, because it could go either way. Depends on where they're going with the storyline.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Seth is gonna win this one, and then the storyline is probably going to go until SummerSlam.
That was my thought, too. I think it's definitely going until SummerSlam. They're going to try to get as much mileage out of the American Nightmare as they can. And so SummerSlam would be the rubber match of the pay-per-views. But there's going to be plenty more in between. I think this thing's going to keep going back and forth and terminate at SummerSlam. But I see Rollins winning this one.
Yeah, all right, I'll go with that. Yeah, because if Rollins loses 2 in a row,
yeah, because otherwise the storyline gets stale.
Yeah. All right, so we're all on Seth Rollins for that one. All right, the SmackDown Women's Championship in an I Quit match. We got Charlotte Flair and you got Ronda Rousey. This one's going to be a tough pick. Who do you think?
I'm going Rousey because actually, so I'm
wait a minute. It all depends on whether Charlotte Flair decides to play ball because there's been times where she hasn't played ball and she's gone against what they've wanted her to do.
Okay, so who do you think is going to walk away with the W?
In a legit I Quit match, Ronda Rousey would kick her butt.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be Rousey, and then Charlotte's gonna have the chance to like bitch and complain, like and make up excuses and keep that storyline going. The other thing I can see happening, which I don't think they'll do, but I can always see them rehashing the Mick Foley and The Rock storyline, where Charlotte gets her in a hold and then has her voice over the loudspeaker going, "I quit," when it's not really her.
That's what I was thinking too. All right,
so now I'm gonna go Rousey, but I do think that other option can happen as well.
All right, Pete, you going with Rousey as well?
Yeah, I think so because, like I said, that's the only way to keep this storyline going too.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm going to go with Ronda Rousey as well on that one. So far, we're in agreement. All right, Drew McIntyre and RK Bro against Roman Reigns and the Usos. Who are you going with that? You know what? I'm going to go first on this one. I'm going to go with Roman Reigns and the Usos just so that when my wife is sitting next to me, if I win, I can really rub her nose in it because she's a huge fan of Drew McIntyre. So I'm going with Roman.
Being non-title, yeah. I'm seeing Drew and RK Bro.
Yeah, the baby faces win on this one because it also makes Roman Reigns and the Usos look a little bit human, like they can be defeated. Yep. Whereas up till now, they they got to start showing a chink in their armor because they're losing momentum.
Okay. All right. Well, this is the first one that we're different on. So
this is the chink in the armor for the bloodline.
all right. AJ Styles versus Edge. Now, Damian Priest is banned from ringside. So you only have a Edge. No Damian. Who do you think?
I think AJ is gonna win, and then Damian Priest is gonna come out after, and him and Edge there's gonna be a post match.
I think Edge is gonna win, and Damian Priest still comes out and finishes because they're really trying to set him up in that Brood character. I think he comes out and does more damage to AJ Styles.
Yeah, I got to go with Edge on this one. I wouldn't mind seeing AJ win it, but I gotta think, storyline and everything. I think Edge is going to be the one.
Well, both of those guys are there to get Damian Priest over. That's what both of those guys being out there. They're kind of mentoring this new guy that the WWE sees with a ton of potential in Damian Priest, and so they're both out there to get him over.
Okay, all right. So we got 2 matches left. The next one, Bobby Lashley and again WrestleMania rematch against Omos, but this time MVP will be in Omos's corner. Who you going, Shay? Who are you picking on this one?
I'm thinking Bobby Lashley, and what I'm thinking is that because MVP's healthy now, I'm thinking somehow this whole storyline is to end up where Bobby Lashley's gonna wrestle MVP. Because there's been talk about MVP wrestling again.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody really want to see that?
Well, just to see the guy get his ass beat. I mean, that would be the thing. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. So Pete, who are you going with?
I think Omos can. I don't know. See, I'm kind of thinking with my heart instead of my head, but I have a feeling that Bobby Lashley could take the second round of this feud.
Okay. Yeah, I got to go with Lashley as well. I've been a fan of Lashley's for a long time, and not so big on Omos. He's just big.
You know,
he is really.
He's another what's the guy from India?
Khali.
Oh, Great Khali.
Same thing.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So the last match we got Happy Corbin going up against Madcap Moss. And this is it so far. I mean, I don't know the matches.
Fest.
Yeah,
I think Madcap gets his revenge and goes over.
Yeah, I agree with you. On that. So who are you going with, Pete?
I'd like to see Madcap win too.
All right, so you're going to do that. So we do have we got 1, 2, 3, 4 matches that we picked all the same. And then we've got...
what do you think they should run as a match?
What do you mean?
Like, what would you like to see as a match?
Well, you don't even have the Raw Women's Champion defending her title. So what? She's the EST. What is it? The lamest. She doesn't
You
have
just
to
hate her,
represent.
don't you?
I don't. I can't stand her. I really can't stand her. So where's that match?
So wait, I got one for you. So he can't stand it, right? So if you had to choose, no way out of it, would you rather hang out with Bianca for the night or Bob Mancini?
Bob Mancini. He's got more of a woman's body than Bianca Belair does.
Wow. You're gonna have to have Mancini on to answer these charges.
You heard that here first, folks. Yep.
Wow.
Nah, I can't. I can't stand Bianca. She's I don't
understand why you hate her so much.
I don't like the fact that they're pushing her down your throat, and that's my biggest thing.
But that's because we're old white guys. She's huge with the teeny bopper demographic. Huge.
Yeah. Well, great. Okay, good. But no thanks. I watch wrestling. It's this is a male soap opera. I don't care what no teeny bopper is thinking.
Yeah, but that's they're trying to keep the John Cena market.
No. Teeny boppers don't have a pot to pee in. They're relying on mom and dad to pay for all the merchandise and everything else. Let's get some real talent in there and let's do it up right.
And you know how annoying they are because you have young kids that you run around with your grandkids and whatnot, and you know how annoying they could be. So you will buy anything to get them to stop talking.
Yeah, you know what? Let's bring back some of the old talent, from the women's division back in the day. Look at the women standing behind me here. You got Alexa Bliss right in the middle. Where's she been?
She's been injured.
Injured?
She didn't even wrestle again yet. What'd she do? Get injured when she was doing the psychiatrist routine? She got a paper cut? I mean, come on. You got Emma. Let's bring Emma back in here. Who do we got
She
here?
She wore out her welcome.
No.
Emma? Yeah.
No, they just couldn't figure out how to use her.
I did like heel Emma. I did like heel Emma.
Emelina?
I didn't like the bubble Emma.
No, Emelina wasn't that the bad one?
No, she was still Emma.
Oh, okay. But I mean, Bailey, where's Bailey? I mean, she's been gone forever and a day.
She's due to come back soon, I think.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Because she was injured.
And I mean, you look at the behind me. I mean, you got Sasha Banks. I'm assuming that's Charlotte Flair next to Sasha, and you got Becky Lynch on the end.
Look at how far Becky Lynch has come.
But that's what I'm saying. She looked that was marketable. This new stuff with the getting her hair cut.
You don't like the man?
Bianca? No, Bianca Belair cutting Becky Lynch's hair. No, that was.
By the way, I think that was kind of rude of Ric Flair not to allow her to use the man. He trademarked the man.
Ric Flair is all in this. He's had a major falling out even with Triple H.
Yeah, that's right.
And somebody had asked him in an interview what was going on with NXT and all this. He goes, I don't know. His Triple H doesn't call me anymore. He doesn't talk to me. I don't know. So, I don't know. You had talent back there. I mean, you look at back in the day, just this year, we had the Royal Rumble, the Women's Royal Rumble. Mickie James, she was the women's champion for, I believe it was AEW.
Impact.
She came in. Impact. Okay, she came in and competed. I thought that was pretty cool.
That was cool. They let her have the belt with her.
Yeah, that was interesting. They let her have the belt. I saw that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all it's doing is validating her position with that, with that company. So I don't know. But they're relying. Vince is getting rid of too much talent, and he's not replacing it with anybody that anybody cares about. I
think he's doing that to prop up AEW. He wants the Monday Night Wars to come back.
I don't know what he's doing, but I don't know. At this point in time, hey, that's my view from the love seat.
Oh,
I got that copyrighted too. So listen, we're going to wrap up another show here. We're just over an hour in duration now. I don't want to get in trouble for going past our time limits. So we got, I'm going to leave you with the final tune. And again, keep in mind, this show here was really all about Triple H, his factions, and everything that he's done. And we're going to leave you with, Remy from Motorhead. And I don't know if you noticed that, but the only one that wasn't Motorhead was the DX theme. And I thought that was pretty cool. But
I don't think my time wasn't Remy. My time, his theme. Remember when he was DX? Remember like him and Stephanie?
Yeah, but I didn't play that.
No, I know. I'm saying
that's what I'm saying about what we played.
Oh, I thought you meant in general.
No. What we played because his intro to the ring. That's Remy. You got DX was not. We just heard Evolution last break.
Yeah.
That was that's also Motorhead. Yep. And then we're going to end it with the King of Kings, which is again Motorhead. Do you know why, Pete? I'm going to throw this one at you because I think Shay will know this one.
Okay.
Do you know why Motorhead did so much of the music for Triple H?
Did they become friends along the way or something like that?
That was Paul Levesque's favorite band.
Yeah, well, I knew that, but then they became friends with the entire band.
Yep.
And when he asked them to play at WrestleMania, they thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. When you have the band out there playing your music for you.
Mm-hmm.
That was just phenomenal. So listen, we got another show under wraps here for you. I want to thank Pete and Shay for making themselves available, doing a virtual show for us this week. And you do that bad stuff. Yeah. So don't make me go Mancini all over you. I'll Chris Rock your butt. All right. So
And that wouldn't be going Mancini.
No. Mancini would be more like the wife.
That's it.
But yeah. So listen, tune in. Hopefully 2 weeks we'll be back again. If I can keep my health going in the right direction, that is, and Pete and I aren't in the hospital again. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any ideas, anything you want to do, feel free to fire me off an email. You can send it over to agawanparanormal@aol.com. And let me know if there's something you want to hear about. If you want to see Shay Slater do his Transylvania transvestite routine with the fishnet stockings, and just like Goldust did back in Paper days.
Do I look like Mancini?
My vision's not that good right now, so you do a little bit.
Yeah.
But so hopefully next time we'll be back in studio. We'll have some fun with this, and we'll see how the results of the pay-per-view go. And just so you guys know, I'm going to go upstairs and get my wife's picks. She's going to own you again. I don't know. So, hey, with that in mind, here we go with some King of Kings, Triple H, and enjoy. Take care.
Behold the King of Kings. On your knees, dog. All hail. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. In red as he walked from the place where the traitor lost both his name and his face. Through the halls and the corridors, stinking in blood, he tasted his grin, and it tasted good. The King took his head, left him broken and dead. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Left none living, unable to tell. The King took their heads and he sent them to hell. Their screams echo loud in the place of their death. Ripped open they die with their final breath. They hail the King of Kings. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Into the dirt. His will be done. Now feel your fear. There can be only one. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down to the. Bow down. Bow down to the King. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. The King is here. Now feel your fear. The King of Kings. All hail the King. On your knees for the King. The King of Kings. There is only one.